Hello guys, welcome back to the second video in this series called Django tutorials. And in this video we're going to be talking about how to connect a HTML page, HTML/CSS page to your Django app. So first what we need to do is actually go into the Django tutorial terminal. That's if you'll be following, and then make sure that you always activate your virtual environments. And this is like, it's not going to make sense now because we've not fully installed all the other components, but once we installed other components it's going to make sense. So make sure that you list, and then make sure you're in your virtual environment. Sorry, make sure that you're in this virtual environment directory, and then you just click the name of your virtual environment, press tab, press script, and then activate. And then once to verify that you've activated your virtual environment, it should be able to see like something there that signifies that your virtual environment is activated. And then once that's done, cd Django tutorials. Make sure that when you actually want to like write and run code, make sure you're always in this manage.py folder, and then you just open VS Code like that, and then that's pretty much it. So what you have to do to implement HTML or HTML and CSS to your app is literally quite easy. So you go into your Django project, and then you go into this settings.py, and then you scroll down and find installed apps. Here you're gonna add your app to this installed apps. So here you just click space, and then you click on Django tutorials. Django tutorials underscore app. And this is literally the name of the app that you created. So mine is my app, my Django app. So I just write, this is actually going to be my Django app. So that's pretty much it. Also make sure you have the spellings correct, because Django is sensitive to like letters. So if this one is called let's just say that in the app that you created, if this one is capital letter D in there, make sure it's capital letter D there, because if it's not, I don't think it's gonna work anyways. So that's pretty much it for this one. So once you're done adding your app to this installed apps, then you go to this urls.py, and here from django.urls you import path and also import include. And here you just press path, open brackets, colon, that, and then you just write include, then open the bracket, and then the name of your project, the name of your app. My one is my Django app dot. So what you need to do here is actually, wait one second. So what you need to do here, just come to this your project, your app folder, and then you create a urls.py app as well. And then you go back to the urls.py, and here you just put Django, the name of your app .urls. So this is pointing to this file that you created here. What this does is that since we're going to be creating our our routes in this folder, this is going to tell Django that these are the available URLs to this project. Everything is done. Let's just run it and make sure that it's working properly. So to run it from like same as the previous video, make sure that you're always, actually not this one, to run it, make sure that you're always in this manage.py directory. Make sure if you press list, you're always able to see this manage.py, and then we'll just python manage.py run server. Run server. Manage.py run. Python manage.py run server. Okay, and let's just copy this one and then go here. and just paste it just to see. Okay, that means everything just fine so far. So then we go back and now we're ready to create the templates. So you go into your app, the app that you made. My one is called Django.app, and then you create a folder. You just call it templates. Same thing as the one in Flask, but the difference is that we'll just create another folder and call it the name of your app. So my one is my Django app. You create a folder called templates, and inside that folder you create another folder called the name of your app, and then in that my Django.app, the name of your name of the folder, you create your templates. So I'll just call this first page.html, and here you just press that and press enter, and it'll be like, this is the first page of my app, and then you save this, and then you go into this, you go back into the Django tutorial, you go back into the project that you made, and then here in this template you need to add something else again. You just call it base directory, and then you just templates. So once you've done that, now you can, let me just make sure everything is properly working fine. So let me just check this list. Okay, cd Django app. So list 10. Okay, list templates. No, list templates. My Django app. Okay, yeah, it's working. And then now you can go into the views.py. So here, this is where you're going to be making your views. So what essentially how to do this is that here you create a function to handle a specific route, and then in the urls.py you just initialize that route. So I'm just going to show you a demo right now. So here you just create a function, I'll just call it first page, and then you pass in request as the parameter, and then you just return render, then request, and then my the name of your project. So that's my Django app, and then as the, I don't know if it's like this or like this, I think it's like this, and then the name of your HTML page. So mine is first underscore page.html. So this, like, so once we've done that, let me just always make sure that it's properly initialized as well. So just go into this templates, and then the name of your project as well, the name of your app I meant, which is my app, and then the first page.html, correct. And then here you go into urls.py, you import from Django.urls, import path. Actually kind of made an error. So you go into this Django, you go into your project again, and you go into this settings.py, and then here instead of the comma you change that to /, and then after that I deleted the urls.py and just remade it again because I don't think I made it properly. So once that's done, now you can import views. So from the views, import every single function I'm going to write. So what this does essentially is that it goes into this views.py that we made, and then it imports every single function that we made. And if you can remember, I said that every single function here handles different routes. So since we're going to be making the first page routes, we just then URL patterns, and then we'll just make this a list, and then from here we just path open brackets, and then since this is the first row, we can just leave it like that. And then here we'll just initialize the function so we just specify the function that we want to handle in this route, or we specify the function that handles these routes. And then here you can just set name is equals to first page. So I think that's pretty much it. Let me just make sure that everything is working properly. Okay, so and then you can just go back again and just always remember, always make sure that when you're running the file or when you're running the app, you can always see this directory, this file when you press list. So then you can just put python manage.py run server. Why am I spelling wrong today, bro? Run server. And then you copy this again. Go back here. Oh wait, sorry. And then just create a new one and then just paste it. And then you're able to see the HTML page. So let's just create a different route again, just to like make sure that it works properly. So we'll go back here and remember to create a route. We go into this views.py. We'll create a separate function to handle that specific route. So we'll just put def to define a function. Second page. Taking request as the parameter again. Request. And then here we can just copy this and then paste it, but change this one to second page. And then we go up to this urls.py again, and then here you just put comma and then path. You can actually just copy this one and then paste it again, but instead of this first page as the name of the function, we can just change this one to second page and change the name to second page as well. Page. And then once that's done, always make sure that you're doing it properly. So once that's done, you go into this, you go here again, and then create a separate, you create a new HTML file actually, and just call it so it's second page .html. And then here I'm just adding h1 to just adding header. This is the second page. Welcome to my app. And I'll just make a button again. Actually, I'll just make a, and then this will be, no, actually, press this link. Okay, so once that's done, we can just go back again to the, and then we can just refresh. And then if you go into the second page routes, so that will be second, no, actually, wait, sorry. Here we need to specify the route. Here we need to specify the route because like we can't have two home routes, if that makes sense. So we'll just be like second page, and then you save that again, and then we can just copy this one, come here again and refresh, and then we can paste that, and then you can see that it works. So that's pretty much it done for this video. In the next video, we'll talk about the databases, and we'll also implement a bit of styling to this page as well, because obviously it's not looking the best at the moment. But yeah, I try my best to explain this video in a way that I understand it. So I make this video short and I focus on specific aspects and like the most important aspect, so that way it's easy for you, for the beginners like myself obviously, to like understand. But if this is a bit too easy for you, you can just proceed along, and then you can just follow along and just proceed, go ahead of the class, ahead of this tutorial. Just go to this website and then just follow along if that's it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye guys.